Smoke detectors in single-family homes are required to be interconnected. In two-family dwellings, smoke detectors within each individual dwelling unit must be interconnected. Smoke detectors in common areas, such as hallways or basements, must be interconnected to each other. It is not required to interconnect smoke detectors between the two dwelling units. Heat detectors are generally not recommended for residential use as they are less effective at detecting smoke from smoldering fires. Smoke detectors are the primary recommended means of fire detection in homes. For enhanced fire safety, it is recommended to interconnect all smoke detectors in a two-family dwelling, including both units in common areas. This ensures that all occupants are alerted to a fire regardless of where it originates. In some jurisdictions, there may be exceptions to these requirements. It is always best to consult with local building codes and fire safety regulations for specific requirements. When considering smoke detector placement and interconnection, several factors come into play. Firstly, understanding the purpose of interconnected smoke detectors is essential. The goal is to provide early warning to all occupants in a building, regardless of where a fire originates. When one smoke detector activates, all interconnected detectors will sound an alarm. This is particularly crucial in multi-story homes or dwellings with closed doors, where a fire may not be immediately apparent in all areas. Secondly, location is a key aspect of smoke detector effectiveness. Smoke detectors should be installed on every level of a home, including the basement. They should also be placed inside each bedroom and outside of sleeping areas. Avoid placing smoke detectors in kitchens or bathrooms where steam or cooking fumes can trigger false alarms. Keep smoke detectors away from drafty areas near windows or doors, as drafts can interfere with their ability to detect smoke. Thirdly, the type of smoke detector matters. There are two main types of smoke detectors: ionization and photoelectric. Ionization smoke detectors are generally more responsive to flaming fires, while photoelectric smoke detectors are typically more sensitive to smoldering fires. Many experts recommend using dual-sensor smoke detectors that combine both ionization and photoelectric technologies for comprehensive fire detection. Fourthly, proper maintenance is crucial for ensuring smoke detectors function correctly. Test smoke detectors monthly by pressing the test button. Replace batteries at least once a year, or sooner if the detector emits a low battery warning chirp. Dust or vacuum smoke detectors regularly to prevent dust buildup from interfering with their operation. Smoke detectors have a limited lifespan, typically around 10 years. Replace smoke detectors that are older than 10 years, or if they fail to respond properly during testing. Fifthly, understanding local building codes and regulations is essential. Fire safety requirements can vary depending on the jurisdiction. Consult with local building officials or fire departments to determine the specific requirements for smoke detector installation and interconnection in your area. Some jurisdictions may require hardwired smoke detectors with battery backup, while others may allow wireless interconnected smoke detectors. Sixthly, when interconnecting smoke detectors, there are several options available. Hardwired interconnection involves running wires between the smoke detectors. This provides a reliable connection, but can be more complex to install, especially in existing homes. Wireless interconnection uses radio frequency technology to link the smoke detectors. This is easier to install, but may be subject to interference from other wireless devices. Seventhly, consider using a combination of smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can be deadly. Carbon monoxide detectors can alert occupants to the presence of carbon monoxide, allowing them to evacuate the building and seek medical attention. Install carbon monoxide detectors on every level of a home, especially near sleeping areas. Eighthly, develop a fire escape plan and practice it regularly with all occupants of the building. A fire escape plan should include multiple escape routes from each room, a designated meeting place outside the building, and instructions for calling the fire department. Practice the fire escape plan at least twice a year to ensure that everyone knows what to do in the event of a fire. Ninthly, consider installing a fire sprinkler system for enhanced fire protection. Fire sprinkler systems can automatically suppress fires, reducing the risk of property damage and injury. Fire sprinkler systems are typically installed in new construction, but can also be retrofitted into existing homes. 10thly, educate all occupants of the building about fire safety. Teach children about the dangers of fire, how to prevent fires, and what to do in case of a fire. Ensure that everyone knows how to operate fire extinguishers and how to call the fire department. By following these guidelines, you can enhance fire safety in your home and protect your family from the dangers of fire. Remember to consult with local building codes and fire safety regulations for specific requirements in your area.